Hello, good to see people that I met at the event, the big thing. That's right, up there. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you. Um, just briefly, my background includes many years working in advertising and script writing and corporate communications. And so just in case it's useful to anyone, I'd like to share a couple of proven ways in which we can create and express our gender critical messages to get maximum impact. So let's say that we wanted to write a letter or an article or a presentation for a video or a podcast. A good starting point can be to craft our main message so that it fits into one tweet, just one tweet, which is 280 characters. Even if you're not on Twitter, this means anyone else can share your message as a tweet. Now, we've all heard Posey Parker's core statement, which is women don't have penises, men don't have vaginas. There is no such thing as non-binary, and transitioning children is abuse. Now, that fits into a tweet, and it's easy to remember and share. Just a couple of examples that I use that resonate with people all around the place, and you can fit quite a lot into one tweet. So this is just one tweet. Womanhood is not a happy pill for sick men. Female spaces are not playpens for adult males who never grew up. Women are not human shields for males who are scared of other men. Women's sport is not a dumping ground for weak men. There's a lot, if you work on it, there's a lot you can get into one tweet. And another one, which does the rounds, is this one. Like an onion, queer theory is made up of layers. And after you peel off the manipulative outer layers of be kind and inclusion, you will always arrive at the same three inner layers: misogyny, male sexual arousal, and access to children. So that's then what we can do. So we've got one tweet. Then we can expand that main message to say about 4 tweets or so. So you now have 4 clear, concise points that are easily remembered and shared, and you've got a structure for this longer message you may want to craft. So here's a 4-tweet thing that I use, and each one is an independent tweet. Like, they work together, but because they're independent, and different ones get shared or retweeted by different people, or because I sort of keep them all in a big document too, is I can take any one and use it as a reply to something that's going on or whatever. But this is a 4 one. So the first one is, let's be totally clear about the trans cult. At its core, it's a male supremacy movement. Many of the males involved don't give a stuff about trans, but use the activism as a shield for their increasingly violent misogyny. To these men, women must be controlled and dominated. So that's the first one. Second one, this cult encourages the most toxic form of masculinity, a deeply primitive rage, the same fury we see expressed during domestic violence, and the same immorality that can see rape used as a weapon of war. This is a state-sanctioned and state-supported war on women. The third tweet, what's unfolding stems from a toxic blend of DV, VAWG, rape culture and misogyny masquerading as a civil rights movement. It's not. Instead, it's a direct attack not just on today's cohort of women, but on the memory and legacy of every female ancestor of every activist. And the 4th tweet is, vulnerable women who have been captured by this cult and female allies will not be immune to this male rage and entitlement. Predatory men will find easy pickings amongst women who've been brainwashed into believing that boundaries are regressive and need to be dismantled.
Your silence will not protect you.
That's right. The final thing I'll finish with, is a message that's just a fraction longer than a tweet, so you can turn that into an image. So this is text written on an image. And it's something that does resonate with a lot of people. It's aimed at men and to be shared with men, and for men to adopt this. and it's called the Acknowledgement of Women, and I'll leave you with this. I acknowledge the sex class of human females as the natural and exclusive bearers of womanhood and motherhood. I respect their rights to exclude men from every facet of life where girls and women require safety, privacy, and dignity. I reject the misogyny of all males who seek to disrupt or colonise their spaces, services, and language.